talking about contests, because you were out at the Olympics, right?
Yep.
I did not see you one time. Were you like quarantined the whole time?
I was stuck. So yeah, my whole
You were out at the Olympics, but I didn't see you out there.
yeah. So I was on the cusp of making it into the Olympics contest.
Okay. When you're on the cusp, you mean that
I was the first alternate
you were alternate number one
for the Tokyo.
Okay. So if somebody got out street,
if anybody got hurt,
you were in there.
Anybody got COVID,
Yeah.
if anybody, didn't
Slept
wake up
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
slept in, I would have been ready to go.
Your alarm
But
didn't go
no,
off.
I would have had no practice. I wouldn't have not been able to see the course.
Wait a minute. They don't
and
even
they would have
let
just
you
dropped me in.
They don't even you don't you're
If
not even
if something would have happened, that's what there would have been no practice. I wouldn't have been able to physically see the course. I would have just been day of the contest in front of the whole Olympic world.
Not the Olympic world, the whole
world. Here goes Decenzo, never seen this rail before. I think he's going to try kickflip crook. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah, good luck having the announcers say that, like.
Oh, no, they're going to be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
there's an alternate number one, and he's coming in here hot.
Yeah, I know.
But that's insane.
Yeah, but so I was actually stuck in my hotel room in Japan outside of the Olympic Village at what we had the Canadian Olympic People's Hotel.
Gotcha.
Whatever. Filled with a bunch of other Canadians. They had Molson's.
They brought their own
fridge.
BYOB.
So that was good.
BYOB.
Yeah, we had Canadian beer there. That was great. And then, but other than that, I was stuck in my room all day. 24 hours.
Are you watching the Olympics on?
No, there's nothing I can watch it on.
It was on TV, but you couldn't watch the skating though.
It was the Japanese TV, and it wouldn't show any of that for me.
Really?
I had the homies FaceTiming me during practice so I could watch the other people practice. And then I bugged enough people to let me out and let me go watch the contest in person, but they didn't want to.
Okay.
They didn't want me to see it in person.
Why you out there to fucking
I actually watched the contest.
The final or the actual contest?
The actual contest. I was there.
You snuck out.
Sick.
I had to use my little athlete committee, I'm going to help better, for the next one,
Yeah.
do a little bit of.
But they were strict when you got in there. You can't go down that lane.
No,
I'm like, dude, it all goes to the same place.
Right.
Like, you have to go over there.
Yeah, they were strict.
It was super strict.
There's the Japanese people with their COVID protocol.
Yes.
It made sense, but
there was some weird stuff going on too, though. Like I was sitting down in the stands, and we were all crammed together, and then there was another part of the stands that was all wide open, and I was like, we could be sitting 10 feet apart from each other up there. Instead, I'm shoulder to shoulder with this person I don't even know.
Oh, interesting. They put you in a
that's
weird. Yeah, they had designated spots for like media and whatever. I don't know.
That's interesting.
When they're trying to run these events and they're going by the book, but really, like, they should just do what's logical.
Yeah. Right.
But they're listening to the boss.
So your Olympic experience was a hotel room.
I did a nollie heel in my room on flat.
Okay.
Switch heel, I don't know.
You were getting warmed up.
Stand still.
Getting warmed up.
I was allowed outside of the room for like 15 minutes a day, I think.
Fucking jail?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He was in solitary confinement.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
Wow.
And then I had to sign out and then come back.
There was some app you had to be on too, the OCHA app?
Yeah. Yeah, there was an app. I had to take a COVID test every day, even though I was in my room by myself. I mean,
listen, it was what it was.
Yeah, it's all good.
know?
I'm not mad at it. It was an experience. It was my third or something time to Japan, and, I got a lot of Uber Eats sushi.
Okay, perfect. And that's the thing is like we're all skaters, right? So I mean, you're just there. It's like
and then I got to watch the contest and I had a blast watching it. It was amazing. It was nuts. Yeah, I would have had a better time skating it, but it's just maybe I'll make it to the next one. Who knows?
You must have had such a different look of watching it because you're like anticipating if something happens, I could skate, or you can't skate at that point, huh?
So up until the morning of
okay, that's right.
The final
was the final cutoff.
Got you.
Which I was like, the kid from South Africa.
Oh yeah,
that like kind of took my spot. I guess I don't want to say that.
Well, no,
what do you
because
mean?
they had every country, every region has to be represented.
Right. So there's some. I don't really know how that works.
Oh,
Yeah, there has to one person has to be represented from each
Right.
region.
It's like Jamaica's got a bobsled team, right?
yeah.
So Jamaica needs a bobsled team because every place has to be represented or
Right.
something, right? And so the other team that was better than Jamaica, or better ranking, just because they're from America or whatever, they didn't get to go because Jamaica needed their spot.
Got you. It's all
Right.
about the
world coming
Right.
together. Because
Right.
it's about the world coming together,
understood.
right?
because you were
so
in the top 20. Were you in the top 20?
Yeah.
So you were
I was in 20th spot after the World Championships.
so if another Canadian went down, you'd be in.
If anybody went down, except for
Yeah, because there was two Canadians
except for
already
like
in there.
a Japanese or Brazilian.
Because
Oh,
they needed
wow.
to be represented in there. Is that what it is?
No, because there was 3 Brazilians, and there was there was 3 Japanese.
It starts to get confusing.
Yeah, it is. I'm very
A
confused.
little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there's
anymore.
only 2 Canadians.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't know
Anyway.
that part, but yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
You were number 20.
Number 20.
Are you going to try to go for the next Olympics, or do you care?
I'm just going to keep skating the
Yeah.
way that I like, and I like skating these contests with everybody. And, like,
whatever happens, happens.
I think for me, at the point that I'm at in my career, the contests aren't hurting me. I've been doing them forever. People can call me whatever they want. I don't care what they categorize me as, a contest skater, a street skater, a
Yeah, okay, I see what
rail
you're saying.
skate. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right,
Whatever.
right, right.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I've done these contests for my own reasons.
Sure.
At the start, it was to get bored so I could keep skating. After that, it was to make my sponsors happy so I could turn from an amateur to work my way to a professional.
Right.
At a professional level, it was to make those sponsors that have been supporting me like for so long, make them happy, give them the coverage that they want. And maybe walk away with a little bit of money here and there. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, winning a Maloof Cup would have been great. Lutzka took me out. Luan took me out. I got second place. I still got, 40 grand or whatever for each one of those, which was great
Ooh,
back in the
perfect.
day. There was some
Fuck
good
yeah.
money, not like it is now. But the thing that I like about it still, whether there's $1,500 on the table for first place, is it pushes me to skate better. And at the end of the day, it's hard to push yourself sometimes. It's easier when you're put in that setting to push yourself, and then you come out of that setting and you go street skating or whatever, and it's easier.
It's easier.
I could go to a rail, and if I had already been ripping a contest the week before, I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling good on my board. I just been skating against all these insane dudes. Like, I can go to this rail and bang out my stuff like pretty quick because I'm on point.
Yeah.
Because this contest made me be on point.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's-
I didn't make myself be on point. Like, that's hard to go to the skate park and skate that hard to where you're gonna feel that way. If you're in a contest, it's just like, and the energy,
Yeah.
it just puts you there.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
Subscribe.
over to it's on your
It's on my
left.
right? It's on
No,
my
on your
left.
left.
Hey,
Yeah.
hit
Right
that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of
Oh, it's like
there.
right here?
Kind of.
Like
yeah,
right
and
there?
The subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.